as y'all will discover on, I think, April 22nd, 21st, 20th? somewhere later this month, I have given up on editing. You're going to get all of the backlogged series posted as edited videos. They are technically edited. There is editing involved. But I'm finally working through the backlog by way of not actually editing. You did something that we weren't expecting. Was it loading the game? We've seen this before where I loaded the game and it broke. Bear in mind, I'm playing the real deal, not what's it called? Not Scum VM. So, super cool when it does this. Super, super good when this happens. Am I going to have to back up to hell knows where for it to successfully load? Oh my god, for it to successfully load my game. Let's try 59 again. Cool, great, good, all very good. All of these are things you want to happen. The game tried to hint you that you couldn't save by disabling the save button, says Specklat. It did do that. You're not wrong. This is unacceptable that, like, to get to loading a game, you have to go through this crap. The game does have a main menu, but if you skip past the opening credits, it doesn't go to the main menu. What sort of madness is that? Okay, I don't know how much I've lost by doing that, but I have loaded the game.
Talk to Dr. Miklas about that if you want to know more. She translates hieroglyphs as a hobby.
I'm not going to go down just yet. I want to see whether there's anything sort of critical that I'm obviously missing up here. I feel like there's going to be some interaction with the snake, but that might be later. I feel like I'm probably going to get some way of collecting snake venom.
Yeah, nothing of interest.
Yeah, that's just a listening device. So I'm going to look for anything interesting that I might be missing first. I know there's a key here, but I still don't have anything to cut it out with. Love how they're just wandering around. Somebody's dead, and they're like, yeah, this is all fine. I'm gonna...
Oh, rather easily, dear girl.
Who are you?
I don't have time for idle chat, lass. Don't try to read those Egyptian squiggles, lass. They'll rot your brain.
Good, perfect. Not sure if that's racism, sexism, or both. Probably both. Oh yes, this is the straight-up racism room. Good. This is how we racism. Oh, hello, you're right there. Just stand on top of me. Good. So what do you know about hieroglyphs?
Hieroglyphs are the ultimate form of written communication. To know them is to know the power of Thoth, who created them for the people of Egypt. It is truly a language of the gods.
You're weird. You're a weird guy. You know that? You're just a weird individual. So we just allow people to wander around the crime scene then? Is that... Oh, he's gone. He's left the crime scene.
A peek into the mummy case reveals that Pippin's body has been removed.
The blood hasn't been cleaned up. This is still a crime scene, but, you know, whatever. Stuff him into a sarcophagus and spec that in. I mean, he was already in a tomb. I don't see why we needed to remove him.
The door is locked.
I'll bet this is where that skeleton key will go to.
A coating of dust all over the palm of your hand.
Cuneiform is cooler, says Whomstrom in chat. I gotta agree.
You hear nothing of interest.
I mean, hieroglyphs are great as an example of how everybody talks about them being logograms, but they're not. That's the best thing for hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs, Chinese writing, really all forms of logograms aren't actually logograms, and that's what's great about them. Why is this section so artsy, says Van Whitman in chat? Because we're in a museum.
While this is an interesting approach...
What, looking at a bone is like, oh, why would you do that?
A sign on this dinosaur bone display says, please touch. Either these bones feel lonely, or the museum wants you to learn more about the bones by coming into close personal contact with them.
Learn more about the bones.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
So I've just stolen it? Why wasn't it, like, fastened down? What sort of a museum is this? I just stole that! Well, I guess stealing from this museum is okay. Whatever.
The bone is fossilized and dusty.
Please touch. Sounds like steel to me. Laura Bow is now the British Museum, says Van Whitman in chat. Those aren't Greek marbles at all. Where'd you go, Laura? Just pops out over there. Brilliant. Good. Perfect. Wait, no. 60. There we go. Look what I learned to do. I learned to press end instead of holding down like an imbecile. Why? Just why?
This room contains a marvelous dinosaur exhibit.
This rum?
The sign says, "Push button to hear Rex speak."
Ahoy! I'm a T-Rex!
Welcome to the Lindex Museum Dinosaur Display. My name is Rex, and I'd like to tell you about myself. I'm a type of dinosaur known as Tyrannosaurus Rex, which means King of the Tyrant Lizards. Although I was not the largest type of dinosaur, I was the largest predator ever to walk the earth. Some of my friends were 40 feet long and weighed 8 tons, with teeth that were 6 inches long. Your modern elephants don't weigh more than 6 tons.
Those losers.
250 and 65 million years ago, during a period known...
What happened to the echo effect?
...of dinosaurs, also called the Mesozoic era. The first complete skeleton of...
What is this, edutainment? Yes, Humstava, this is 1926.
In 1902.
I was expecting somebody to come tumbling out of his mouth, Van Whitman. I'm shocked that nobody was stuffed into this dinosaur's mouth.
Killing machine who ever lived. Speaking of which, I'm feeling a bit hungry. Would you like to volunteer to be my next meal?
Oh yeah, one of these times you're going to press that button and somebody's going to come tumbling out.
It feels like fake, leathery reptile skin. Now keep your hands off the displays.
I don't think reptile skin feels especially leathery, per se. So I didn't realize time was still passing. I guess I really should have gone down into the secret evil... Great, of course. No, don't exit, look.
The corpse is wearing a black tuxedo jacket. At the moment, it's a poor fit, especially around the neck.
So somebody's been beheaded, and then pointlessly stabbed. Who is this?
Your careful observation reveals that this is a rented tuxedo bearing the marks of repeated alterations. There is a stain above one pocket. A whiff reveals the strong, fresh scent of champagne.
A whiff. Do I not recognize who this person... I guess, you know, I only recognize their head, fair enough.
The corpse is wearing a black tuxedo jacket. Don't touch it. You search the pockets and find nothing but the usual lint. You decline to take the jacket with you since it apparently contains no clues and is skewered to the floor anyway.
Yep, always good to, before letting the cops look at the crime scene, make sure to rifle through the pockets, get your fingerprints everywhere.
Close inspection reveals that these rented tuxedo pants have been altered many times. There's a small mustard stain on one leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the string, Van Whitman. Well, the wire, I would hope.
The pants are damp, and you're getting much too personal, Laura.
How dare you! Don't feel up the dead guy!
This is one of the 3 wires that formerly suspended the pterodactyl from the ceiling, giving it the appearance of soaring high above the floor.
Clearly the bird fell from the ceiling and impaled him. Just an unfortunate accident, in fact, says Becklad in chat. Yep, just an unfortunate accident, and it impaled him so hard that his head popped off. These things happen!
You give the wire a pull, but it's firmly rooted to the pterodactyl's skeleton. You examine the free end of the wire. It's been clipped cleanly with a slight bend a centimeter or 2 beneath the cut end.
Mm-hmm.
This was no accident.
This was no accident. I think you should take this.
You yank on the wire. It's very strong and firmly attached to the pterodactyl.
If this was no accident, it is incredible aim.
Upon close inspection, you see nothing new here. That's not the... You carefully examine the dangling end of the wire. It's a clean cut, indicating...
So only this one was sort of further interactable.
This is one of the 3... You yank on the...
Let's go ahead and listen for a heartbeat.
You hear nothing of interest.
I guess I haven't checked the pterodactyl at all. Good point, Van Whitman. I assume there's nothing particularly special about it.
Ironic. After untold millions of years, this pterodactyl has claimed a new victim.
Cut it with a bone, suggests Bequest.
Homo sapiens, which has been pinned to the floor by the pterodactyl's monstrous beak.
How ironic! Oh.
Though it hardly seems appropriate, you marvel at the intricacy of the construction. The pterodactyl has been covered with authentic animal hide of some sort, stretched over a rigid framework. There's nothing suspicious about it, however. The blood has begun to clot, darkening and thickening. It's difficult to judge whether or not this blood is primarily from the neck wound or the point where the pterodactyl's beak impaled the body. Or both.
Or both. Why was that so, like, it doesn't actually matter, does it?
Well, careful observation reveals that this is a rented tuxedo bearing the marks of repeated alterations. There is a stain above one pocket. A whiff reveals the strong...
Let's try boning this guy. Right there.
This is an interest...
Why mustard, asks Van Whitman. There's mustard and champagne. That's called the Devil's Cocktail. It's mustard and champagne.
While this is an interesting approach, it serves...
I don't want it, because the moment you leave this scene, you're never going to get a chance again, so...
This is one of the 3 wires that formerly suspended the... You pull the thin...
I think that's called Ipecac, actually, says Humstava of champagne and mustard. Use the speak to dead spell, Laura, suggests Van Whitman. Oh, well, that's why I got out the Ankh, but it doesn't seem to be working. There's got to be something on the body, right?
You search the pockets and... The right hand and arm bend easily. Rigor mortis has not had a chance to set in. You move the arm and it flexes easily. Rigor mortis is not yet set in. The pants are damp and you're... Don't touch it. You gently touch the pool of blood. It's very slightly coagulated.
Don't think there's anything else I can do here. Time for dying. Time. Okay, I can't save again. Why? So I'm just gonna sort of leave this here. I'm not gonna ask anybody to come look at the... So where is the head, asks Van Whitman. It's presumably down in the evil staircase place. Warm mustard water is an actual home remedy for when you need to puke really freaking fast in an emergency, says Zoomstrom in chat. Is it? And I'll bet it gets even better when it's champagne instead of water. Oh, it's still there. I'm shocked. I assumed that, like Laura Bow 1, I would walk out of the room and the body would just magically teleport. The head must be in the racism room, says Beglad. They could very sneakily put it there and nobody would notice the difference. So now that I know that time is passing, I really feel the need to go down into this basement immediately. Okay, off we go. Okay, fine. Let's do it more carefully. What? No. Oh my god. Are you... No! Stair quest! Humstava, there is, so you obviously missed it. There is a straight up racism room here. They have like all of the, this is what Negroes look like. It's like it is a real straight up like, this is the racism room. What, why not do thing, Laura? Is it because the light is out? Don't think you can actually go in there without a light, says Speculad in chat. Yeah, it does seem that way. If this was Quest for Glory, I'd have a jump button and I could just jump across. The Ankh is like a light.
This is... You hear nothing.
So much for that idea, so I guess I can't actually go down there, maybe.
This is the door to Yvette Delacroix's office.
Oh, it's open. I'll just go ahead and have the bulb from your lamp here. Don't turn it on and off. Take the bulb, you imbecile. Stop turning it on and off!
Although the light bulb is starting to cool, it's still too hot to handle.
Frickin' incandescent bulbs!
The typewriter keys hold fingerprints that probably belong to Yvette.
This blood is probably fine on this
The
paper
red
cutter.
stain on the paper cutter blade could be red ink or blood.
Oh,
Perhaps
blood!
The last person to use it had an accident?
Quite an accident. Maybe their head got cut off on it.
The wood file drawer is locked. Yvette is the only person who can open it. Since it's just a slave intercom unit, nice needlepoint stitchery with some dust stuck to it.
Oh no, dust! How could this be?
That's not the sort of...
Really?
It's a diploma with Yvette Delacroix's name on it. It's a Venus flytrap.
Oh, of course it is. This is a Sierra game, so I should be able to
Don't
die
even think
this
about
way.
touching the
Guess not.
flytrap.
Well, I should definitely be able to
Too
die
high
this
on the
way.
wall.
Check the bin, suggests Van Whitman. I will. I feel like this is important, though. Has it
Although
been long
the
enough?
light bulb is-
Wow, really? This is one heat-retaining light bulb.
The typewriter keys have made clean impressions in the carbon paper, but the letters are unreadable against a dark background. You pick it up and
But-
place it in your purse.
Actually trying to look at it, but whatever.
There are words typed on the carbon paper, but you can't read them this way.
Carbon paper. So you were supposed to transfer
The carbon
it.
paper crinkles. While this is...
Put it near the light, says Van Whitman. The problem is, I don't want to turn this light
You
back
can't
on
read it
again.
this way.
Oh, fine. I'll turn the light back on.
Backlit, you can read the words typed into the carbon paper. Ernie, Big Al called to see if you could do some fencing for him next week. He says he'll make it worth your while to do a fast fencing job.
So, unless somebody threw it out in a different garbage bin, unsurprisingly, the one who seems super evil is super evil. I'm finding a lot of corpses. I mean... This guy had an unfortunate porcupine accident.
It's dripping blood.
It's dripping blood.
Dr. Carrington's head holds no clues that you can discover, except for the somewhat pained expression on his face. You presume the dripping blood belongs to Carrington, since the porcupine was stuffed.
Good, perfect. CP. What is anyone's name?
It's your
Literally no one named CP. Wait. Does it, like, work upside down or backwards or something? PC, Pippin Carter, but he's long dead. This rate, the killer will reveal themselves by a process of elimination, says Nettie in chat. Pretty sure that's how it worked in the previous game.
You presume the drip... The glass on the clock face appears to have been smashed during a struggle. Whether it was a struggle to wind the clock, or...
Constable Police, says Megalad in chat.
Hard to say for certain.
Oy vey! Let's go ban somebody. I'm gonna do it right and actually report them, which it takes like way longer. Report spam, viewership tampering, then tell us more and you have to type something in. Then you can choose block.
Judging by the buttons on the intercom, this appears to be the master unit which can send and receive. The glass on the clock face appears to have been smashed during a struggle. Whether it was a struggle...
I think you should touch the glass. That's always a good idea.
Don't touch it. There's blood on the porcupine quills. From their position in his body, you you infer that the blood belongs to Dr. Carrington.
Now, there's no way that he simply fell into this porcupine and ended up with the quills like that. They're too spread out. They would be, like, coming from, you know, they would be at, so, like, this one, that's a sensible angle, but over here, like, what? It teleported over to there and then went up at that angle? It's like, it doesn't, the angles don't make any sense. This one makes sense, but how'd these ones get over here?
You presume the dripping blood belongs to Carrington.
Well, yes, that's also true, Van Whitman. There's no way that they would, A, all be pointing up in the right direction, and B, actually all go through.
The note is written in a man's handwriting, probably belonging to Dr. Carrington.
Well, that's evidence. Let's go ahead and yoink that.
Touch it.
Oh, come on.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Rigor mortis has not yet begun to set in, allowing you to move the fingers freely.
Wow, just the word viewers was enough, huh, Hoomstva? That's amazing.
Not yet begun to set in. Rigor mortis. Don't touch it.
Don't touch his butt.
Ouch! Those quills are sharp.
Just gonna leave some of my blood on the crime scene.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't.
So all we've got
The letters C and P
is
carefully written in blood
CP.
on the desk, as if they were put there by the dying President Carrington.
Boop the porcupine suspect that. It didn't let me.
Don't touch it.
It was Laura Bow all along. Pretty sure it is Van Whitman.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Really? Even that.
Don't touch. Rigor. Don't touch.
It's never had a scene with so little it lets me actually touch.
The porcupine's eyes have bugged out of his head under the great weight of Dr. Carrington.
Fat ass.
You presume the dripping blood belongs. You presume that's not the porcupine.
So you have to look at his paw to see his eyes. Interesting.
Carrington drooled a bit when he died.
Ew.
Used a good wash to get all the grease out of it.
What evidence is there? It's like no evidence at all, says Van Whitman in chat. Oh, well, we've got CP written. That's the evidence.
It's dripping blood.
It's dripping blood.
Spiny Norman, former stuffed porcupine desk decoration, is now squashed under the weight of Carrington's corpse.
Well, it was the porcupine. He did all the killing. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, the little hand was at a 15 point, but the big hand was at a 45 point. It's 12:30-ish, I don't know. God, I still can't save. Let me save, game.
Don't touch it. You
Don't touch the phone to say, like, call the police or something? No? Okay.
You'll have to take a closer look. The note is written in a man's handwriting.
Drink the blood, Laura, suggests Van Whitman. Remember that in the last game he specifically had to type search or something to get critical evidence, says back that in chat. I'm assuming that's the difference between the eye and the eyeglass.
Countess and Ziggy at 1 a.m. Medieval armor display.
Okay, so Countess and Ziggy are both going to be killed at 1 a.m. at the medieval armor display. Neat.
Don't touch it.
I like this music. I think you should sit in this chair.
Touch it.
Okay, fine. I like this music a lot, actually.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You'll have to take a closer look. Upon close inspection, you see nothing new here. That's not the sort of... Don't...
Vampire Survivors has a Saga DLC, y'all. Time to play a not obscure but obscure DLC game, suggests Van Whitman in chat. God forbid Laura gets married and she ends up shouting, "Don't touch it," to her new husband on their honeymoon, says Dad in chat. You're combining this game with Die Fugger 2, which we know that she would have gotten about 6 chastity belts as gifts. Well, time has passed. Time to grab this light bulb. Weep, 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 weep.
Pick it up and place it in your purse.
Let me save, game. Jeez. Oh, what is happening? Am I just not... Is saving not a thing in this game anymore? What is going on? That's right, Van Whitman. 6 chastity belts, 9 church candles, and a goblet. The perfect wedding gift. Finally, it lets me save. Jeez. Off we go. Why are you only allowed to save here, asked Van Whitman. What the hell do I know?
Ouch!
Okay. Did I remove the old one, or did I just put in a new one? She has to walk out and then walk back. Good, perfect. So I'm gonna miss Ziggy and the Countess getting murdered, but these things happen.
The glass covering the alcove is marked with the words, "For emergency use only."
None of this seems like an emergency to me.
Beyond the glass is a shadowy object resting in an alcove. Perhaps it's a lantern, although you can't tell for certain.
That's the best way to have an emergency object behind glass, make it completely impossible to tell what it is.
The glass covering the alcove is smooth and cool to the touch.
Usually there would be a hammer right here. There's a stoat. Kill me. Kill me, stoat! Okay, this... Oh, wait, that's what's-her-name's pet. It is a stoat, or something. Some weaselly thing. Well, this is a Sierra game, so if I step in that rat trap, it will somehow kill me. Really? 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 Yay! Death from traumatic lead poisoning claims many lives every year. Yep, that's what that was.
Although the medals are shiny and colorful, there's really no need for you to touch them.
Really?
Upon close inspection, you see nothing new here. A length of high-quality wire.
High-quality wire?
Even the dust in this room seems to be precisely arranged in
even the dust in this room.
Rows. Even the...
What room am I in?
Office of Security Chief Wolf Heimlich.
Ah, someone is going to die in this room, suggests Van Whitman. Yep, definitely.
The intercom crackles and you hear...
Wolfie, it's Olympia. If you can hear me, meet me in the armor room at 2 o'clock. You promised to show me your private scars, remember? See you there, Wolfcakes.
I need to be in the armor room a lot.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't...
She walks over to not touch it. Good, perfect.
You don't have time to sit down, Laura.
The fact that this one is highlighted seems important. Oh, she's gonna die. Yep, there it is. Take another stab at it. So he's gonna choke to death in the rum with a name like that, says Dan in chat. Exactly. I wonder if is that the only interaction?
Fine broadsword imprinted with the mark of the Toledo swordmakers in Spain. It looks very sharp and deadly.
Does that only exist to stab you with? Because there are various things I need to cut.
A fine...
Okay, I just missed the intercom or something.
The broadsword looks like it has been sharpened recently. Unlike the other weapons on the walls, this sword appears to get regular use, which might explain Heimlich's dueling scars.
Okay, good. Just dueling with a broadsword in 1926. Flawless. Is there, a careful way to grab this, or do you just die? I think you just die. But it says take another stab at it, and that might just be a pun, or it might be suggesting there actually is a way to do this. Is there a scabbard somewhere? That's electrified. Cool. Oh, she's okay. She's okay. It's fine. It's wow. Minor miracle to actually survive something. It's all electrified. Maybe you need a chair, suggests Van Whitman. Interessante. But I can't do anything with this chair.
I don't have time to... The room feels...
The room.
You don't want to take in...
Well, let's go ahead and get myself shot again. That was fun. Will you die if you get electrified multiple times? Asked Specklad. Now there's the real Sierra question. One electrocution. I like how she sits for a second, decides whether to, pass out or not, and then passes out. Some people they enjoy an electric shock. It's a bit of a high for them. They'll just clip a 12-volt car battery to their nipples and over again. This toast is crumbly and crunchy. Don't touch it, says Dan in chat. I don't think you can die from this. I'm utterly stunned. This game, this is a Sierra game with the gloves off. Like, you can barely die at all. Wait, with the gloves on. Wait, what? How does that phrase go? Huh. Well, this is a place to die. Right there. Oh, nope, okay. So this is like a bunch of taxidermy something, preservation something. Why are you stirring? Why? What are you doing?
Probing around in the vat with the net, you find nothing more than an ordinary dead unicorn, possibly left over from a King's Quest game.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Boy, the alcohol fumes sure are strong in here.
Okay, I see. What are these?
Ground sloths are very slow creatures. Since the sloths in this vat are dead, they're even slower than usual. Around in this vat with a net is a waste of time. The strong fumes are making you dizzy.
Oh yeah, she's gonna die from the fumes. No question. These are just people.
The strong fumes are making you very dizzy.
She's gonna fall in. There it is. Well, at least she fell into the people exhibit. You're in a heck of a pickle now. Pickled human. I'm afraid timing-wise, because I think I'm gonna miss a lot of deaths from twiddling around back down here. But like, what the hell else am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't actually investigate this one at all, did I?
Wielding your skimming net with authority, you probe around in the vat, completely ignoring the corpse of a king who keeps getting in the way of your search.
Well, the only good king is a dead king.
Alcohol fumes sure are strong in here.
There's a vat of ejaculate up here, but I'm going to ignore that too. I'm betting that at some point one of the bodies of one of the people is found in here, probably in one of these otherwise empty ones. But it's not there yet, unless this is somebody's leg.
When you've seen one dead ostrich floating in a vat of alcohol, you've seen them all.
Ain't that the truth?
In this. Don't bury your head in the sand, but don't bury it in a vat of alcohol.
Where did she even get the net pole, and why did she think to do this? Asked Nettie in chat. Yep.
Dizzy.
I'm gonna not do this. I can't load. Of course I can't load. Well, better just die then. Every science lab needs a vat of ejaculate, says Whoomstim in chat. Ain't that the truth? And in she goes. You're in a pickle now. I get the feeling that that's for later. That feels like something that's for later. I unfortunately missed the stoat. I better go to the armory, because somebody's already dead there. I want to say it's this way. Just leave that body there. No big deal. Just let it sit there. Let it just rot where it lies. Nobody's dead here at all. Let's go ahead and hop into this box.
Like wood, and you get a small splinter in your finger when you rub your hand over the carvings. An empty chest from the 15th century.
You should get in the chest to hide. Or in one of the suits of armor, I guess.
With little talent or ability for wood carving, the chest now resides in a museum, simply because it's old.
Wow.
It makes you stop and think, doesn't it? The steel armor feels smooth and cool.
It's a corpse.
Dr. Carter's body has been indelicately crammed into the suit of armor. His filmy eyes gaze in mute shock. His head is bent at an unlikely angle, and the skin is puckered where the helmet's edges bite into the expanding flesh.
So they moved his body to a different corpse hiding location? Or was he killed twice?
Dr. Carter's body has...
I like how this is the first time she's seen a body without screaming, but I guess she already knew he was dead, so no big deal.
Dr. Carter's skin is cold and disgusting to the touch. He definitely gives the appearance of being dead.
I think you should give him his notebook back. What? There's the notebook changed. What?
Unreadable word.
Why is it different here than here? Why are these different icons? They wanted to test out all their silly corpse hiding locations, but they only had so many corpses, says Himstrom in chat. Well, they should have made more corpses then.
Well, this is an...
There was a twin all along, says Becklad, and now they're both dead.
While this is...
Well, that was fun.
It's an unmarked...
Eventually somebody's gonna be here.
You hear nothing. The door is...
Just examining the crime scene. It's all fine. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here.
Oh, I never have to look at things like carbon paper. I let my accountants get their hands dirty.
Well, you're supposed to be here in 15 minutes. So why don't you come here and die? What's this spot on the wall? Nothing. Yeah, it's absolutely nothing.
The steel...
Oh, there it is. There it is. Figured it out. It was the dumbest possible hiding spot. It's a dead pixel, says Glad Chat. Well, I'd better check behind the, thing here. Seems important. Ziggy. Well, she didn't wait very long for Ziggy to show up. But I had an opportunity to talk.
You remind yourself, silence alone.
I don't know how far back I saved, but I feel like restoring, because that seems critical. I mean, I haven't seen Ziggy at all. I assume he's already dead. You should have said boo, says Becklad in chat. Exactly. Hi.
Well, well. Good evening, Countess.
What are you doing here?
I just happened to be hiding behind...
Countess Water Closet is a definite, if you're not 5 minutes early, you're 5 minutes late type person.
How could you tell?
Nobody just happens to hide behind a museum tapestry.
And nobody just walks around inside a museum late at night with paintings under their arms.
These paintings...
Those are clearly blank canvases.
I was running around on the floor and I picked them up so no one would step on them.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Are you accusing me of something, you silly girl?
What do you think?
I think you're a rude girl who needs to learn some manners. The nerve going around accusing people of stealing paintings.
Did I say anything about you stealing them?
Of course you did. Don't try to trick me, girl. I've got more tricks than you have brain cells.
One thing I have to ask myself is, why did you bring those paintings to a meeting with Dr. Carrington this time of night?
You know I was meeting Dr. Carrington.
Who is very dead.
A note beside his body.
His body? You talk about him like he was dead.
Yes, he is. Dead as a doorknob. You didn't know about it?
You're trying to trick me again. Dr. Carrington is alive and well and working in his office.
Well, you're right about him being in his office, but he's quite dead, I assure you.
Oh, my God!
And you seem
Wow, finally somebody believed her.
Suspect.
Wait a second. You're not going to pin this one on me. I didn't have anything to do with it. Why would I want to kill him? We've got a perfectly good art burglary scheme going.
Art burglary?
I think I said too much.
If you're trying to convince me that you're not the murderer, you're not doing a very good job of it.
You've convinced me, though.
You think anyway. You're not a cop.
But I am a reporter, and I could write about you in the newspaper.
I'm a reporter.
Your reputation would be ruined, and the police would get very interested in you. But you're tough, so I'm sure you could handle it.
Look, it was just a little deal I worked out with Dr. Carrington. An art forger duplicates the paintings on the wall of the gallery. Then we hang them up in place of the real ones, which we sell to private collectors.
Didn't you think someone would catch on after a while?
Are you kidding? That's the beauty of the plan. When we had replaced all the paintings, we were going to slash them and make it look like someone vandalized the real paintings. No one would ever think we'd go to the trouble of forging paintings just to destroy them. And Carrington is here to see that no one gets too nosy.
You mean he was here?
I swear I didn't have anything to do with his death. He was my cash cow. I brought him over from Europe just for this reason. Now that's it. I'm not saying any more about it.
You've said a lot. Huh. Can't save still. Tell me about this dinosaur bow. Now we're just having a casual conversation. Oh, I can't. I literally can't. Oh, yes, I can.
I feel like talking about that now.
Pretty reasonable. Well, bye. So there was probably something I could have asked her about, but I sure failed to do it. Interessante. And then we have to be here again at 2 a.m. But in the meantime, I've got some stoat catching to do. So you're just not concerned with this body here at all? You just think that's fine? You're okay. Wow. Oh, that's right. There's no way out of this room. Oh, it's just a dead body, says Van Women in chat. She's seen a lot of those in her time. We wouldn't want to spread any nasty rumors about Countess Watercloset, after all. That key. Also, who was in the armor? That would be Pippin Carter, who we found dead earlier, so somebody moved his body there, even though we all already knew he was dead. Gotta be something to get that sword. I've got to be able to get that sword. Bash the key with the bone. Perfect logic. Flawless. Bone is the answer to all questions. Is that glad in chat? Just bone everything.
While this is...
Give the snake the stoat, asked Van Whitman in chat. I mean, I would if I could catch the damned thing. Somebody turned out this light.
Ouch!
Oh no, do you essentially get one chance at this staircase? You can only go down there once?
Don't touch...
No, okay, it's fine. It's still lit, it just doesn't look lit.
Oh, what are you doing here, my dearest darling? Come here and give me a kiss.
That's the stoat.
How much I've missed you? What is it, my dear? You seem agitated. Oh, I know what you want. I know, but I can't give it to you. Not here, not now.
You hear what sounds like a muffled groan.
Easy, my love. All things come to those who wait.
I was thinking about that, Specklad. This has a glass door.
In time.
So that is to make you suspicious if you're an idiot, but because she's talking to a stoat, it's actually not suspicious at all. Oh, wait. Grab it.
Daisy will furiously flash across the floor on fleet ferret feet if you try to catch her.
Ferret, not stoat. Ferret.
This door is locked.
Ah.
You hear nothing. You give the whole...
How would I ever catch the foray?
The grate is securely attached to the drain, but a bit of rust comes off on your hand. The liquid in the container feels oily.
You mean the ejaculate?
Also note that the container is too heavy for you to move.
And it smells like salt.
While this is an dust comes off on your hand when you touch the desk and the glass containers. Attempting to move the containers, you find that they are welded in place by grime.
You see a Rainbow Dash figurine in the container, says Fecklad. No, that's in this vat. Hello. Somebody's lunch up there.
A full bottle of Dr. Moribund's guaranteed snake oil.
Oh boy, I love snake oil.
The label reads, guaranteed to ward off poisonous snakes, or your money back. The directions read, sprinkle copious amounts of Dr. Moribund's guaranteed snake oil on snake. Snake will leave you alone. If snake does not leave you alone, Dr. Moribund accepts no legal responsibility for damage occurring to the snake's victim.
Good.
Death is a natural part of life, so when your time comes, it's best to accept it and go out gracefully.
I don't know how graceful it is to try to throw snake oil on a snake, but I feel like it better...
And place it in your purse.
Take that.
You have no use for a sack of plaster.
Apparently it's a sack of plaster. Who knew? I magically knew. Ferrets are just cat snakes. Maybe I should use the snake oil.
Well-timed.
Hello, little ferret.
What? 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 I don't think ferrets make those sounds, and I certainly don't think that humans make those sounds. Now, it's distracted, so maybe I can snag it.
Lazy wolf.
It is very interested in that crate, huh?
You find plenty of scratches, dents, and gouges, but nothing unusual for a steamer trunk.
Let's open it up.
This trunk is locked.
She speaks ferret, says Specklad. Why did Laura sound like that? Asked Van Whitman. Yeah, I mean, they were talking in ferret to each other. Use the bone to play fetch. Ferret's known for playing fetch. I have no reason to save right here.
This trunk is Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a mammalogy lab? Well, now you know how it feels.
What?
The tools are meant for esoteric activities such as gutting thickly furred mammals.
I just need anything that can cut. You're both mustelids. Can you translate? Has Whomstom in chat. I don't speak ferret. Bash the crate with a bone. Of course, the bone is the solution to all questions. How did I not think to bash the crate with a bone?
Well, this is